Man, what is going on, you guys? It's Life on Dream. Boy Sully, we're back in the cut, man. No, I'm just playing. What's going on, y'all? That was a lot of energy, but that's how we're feeling today. I got this song by Gualaco Bang. Crazy song, mixed, in my opinion, to perfection. The beat, hard. I'm kind of hyping myself up here, but, basically what I'm going to be doing for you guys today is I'm going to break down this song for you. It's going to be more of a longer video, but hey, that's okay. I'm going to break down what I used to make the beat, how I made the beat, and then how I translated that into Guala writing his lyrics, mixing his vocals, mastering this record, putting everything in together. So this video is going to have 3 parts. So the first part is going to be the beat breakdown, and that's what I'm going to get to you guys right now. I'm going to have a part 2 and a part 3 to this video, which will be linked. I'm going to drop them all at the same time. So by the time this video drops, you guys are going to have the rest of them. So yeah, hopefully you guys are on my level of brain rot today, because I'm just living, So today, this is the melody we are working with. Prod Warheart, coldest loop maker, coldest beat maker in the game right now. He's got placements with God only knows how many people. You should check him out. Does great work, great music. I'm gonna link him right here. So as we get into this, let's just go ahead and play this melody. Y'all get what I'm saying? All right. So as y'all just heard, that's a killer melody. I love those keys. I love the little whatever's going on. So after that, I pretty much leave a lot of room for Guala to be able to do his melodic style in this track. So I didn't like adding a whole lot of other melodies and stuff going on like my previous video. This one's just kind of all out there. I left room for the drums to kind of go just how they wanted to go. So here is the full drum bus. Bass is smashing. Got the little bit of a distortion on the hi-hats. You got reverb on the snare. Kind of brings it together. So as I was saying with the lead, I dumped a bunch of reverb on this. Here, right here, in this corner, this negative 4.4, that's my send. That is connected down here to this reverb send, and I have this on the reverb. Valhalla, bang, right? I also use tidbit, foreshadowing. This is the same reverb I use for Guala on his main vocals. There are my settings. There's an amazing preset on here called Amazing Vocal. I love dialing it back, trying to make this kind of custom to what I'm working on. But I love this preset. This is one of my presets that I use when I'm just looking to get started. Just looking to build something, and you can create something off of it. So all together, here is the full beat. Definitely some plug and beat. Definitely. You get what I'm saying? I love this beat. And then we're gonna dive right into Guala's vocals, right? I'm gonna solo him at first so you guys can get like a good ear of what's going on. And keep in mind, this is not perfect. I still have a little bit of room to go on the vocals, especially editing out background noise. That kills an engineer, right? But this song wasn't recorded in the best environment, so that's just what you gotta deal with. So I'm just gonna play the vocals, without the beat, they might sound a little bit off, but you never mix, ever, never, ever, ever. You never mix with having something soloed. So if I'm mixing and I have his vocal soloed and I can't hear the beat, I'm gonna be doing myself a big disservice. Right, so I want to make sure that I'm mixing when I have all sounds playing, so I know exactly where to fit all these VSTs, all what I'm going for, So first off, I'm gonna play with everything in it, and then I'm gonna break it down by itself. Life on Dream, baby.
Walking in be with the bang. Walking in be with the bang. Walking in be with the bang. No, they ain't going to Cobain. Walking in rain. They niggas hate to ball. You own bitch, she talking shit, ain't know they ain't. I do this shit top layer, top shit, no they can't. I live the light top tier, you niggas know can't lay. Coming in big.
Oh, why would it stick? Oh, she love me.
Oh, don't let no bitch.
Oh, I'm kicking six. Oh, I'm kicking shit. Where I go with this? Little boy, look at that wrist.
Oh, shit, look at your bitch.
Moving a K like this.
She
Just throw a fit. I'm trying to buy a fit. So much man's fit.
No, these band don't fit. And my pants tight. Ballin' like a mic.
Walking out with a bang, yeah. Walking in with a bang.
Walking in with a bang. No, they ain't gonna Cobain.
Basically, that's all the snippet that I want to show you guys. But I love this song. And maybe I'm a little bit partial, but I hope you guys feel the same. So let's get straight into the beat breakdown. So we're going to go up here. I'm going to show you guys what plugins I used and how I used them. And I know it looks really complicated over on this right side because I got a bunch of groups overlapping one another, but don't worry about it for right now. All right, all I want you to see is this group 2. Group 2 encapsulates every single bit of the beat. So when I solo group 2, only the beat is going to play. So let's break it down. Group 4, purely drums. It's the drum bus. And I'm going to label this for you guys because I need to be more organized. Drum bus. Boom. So now when you look at it, you know exactly what I'm talking about, right? This is going to be beat bus. That's everything in the beat. It's going to be sent to that bus. This is everything. That's vocals, that's beat, that's everything is going into this one group 1, right? There we go. So now I've explained that. So let's break it down. Within the drum bus, I have another bus, right? I know it's getting kind of jacky, but I have a drum bus within a drum bus, and that's just for the bass. Basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to compress this drum and this kick together. I want to glue them together so that whenever I get to the other parts of the drums, the bass is already hitting, it's already brought up in volume, so that all those drums can get saturated with the bass, creates this beautiful, textured, big sound, bam! You know what I'm saying? You listen to King Carson, all the new age rappers, bro, like they have these beats that are just distorted. But, you know, if you just distort something off the rip and you don't really know audio engineering, you're going to end up screwing some stuff up for the mixing engineer that's working on your vocals later on in the whole process. So basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to create that sound, but still create some headroom. If you don't know what headroom means, headroom is just, here's 0 right here. This is the max your volume can go. Say you're hitting 0, right? But only every once in a while your volume is peaking up to 0, right? So you have a good little bit of headroom between the maximum and the minimum, right? If your beat is slammed up at 0 the whole time, your headroom is going to be teeny weeny tiny, and it's not going to create much room for the vocals. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to distort everything, but still keep it within a respectable volume, and that's what I did here. Within the bass, let me name this for you guys, bass bus. So within the bass bus, I have a couple things going on. Or I don't. I do. So there is a compressor on the 808, but it's sidechained to the kick. Basically what this means is whenever my bass is blamming, right, it's going crazy, and then my kick happens to overlay on top of that bass, it's going to compress that bass under the kick so that kick gets its full shabam, you know? So basically this is just creating room for my kick to stand out and create that thump, right? So that's what I was trying to do, to gather them and compress them together so that when they get into this whole bus, the hi-hat, the clap, the snare, everything else is getting sent into this one big drum bus, which is also compressing a little bit, adding some crunch and some distortion and some drive. So I get some nice sounds, you know? So that's what's going on there. And right now, we're 10 minutes into the video. So that's the full beat breakdown as far as the drum goes. The melody, all it has is some EQ, some saturation, and some stereo expansion, some separation from ozone. I want to really go in depth with these plugins on a later date, but that's what I'm using right now. The drums are already completed, so that's the full drum breakdown. And that's a 10-minute video for you guys. I love you guys. Stay tuned for the part 2. I'm going to be breaking down how we recorded them and what plugins I used with mixing his vocals. After that, in part 3, I'm going to be talking about taking the mix and upgrading it to that master and bringing the record all together. But I love you guys. Stay tuned. Life on Dream on top. I love you guys. Peace.